Good morning, everyone. So what we have today here is this 60s, 67, 68, I don't quite remember, SG that has been heavily modified, or SG Junior Special, whatever they called them. So here we have added volume over here, and then we have over here the switch and a tone. This would have just been a volume tone single pickup, I believe. Look at that cool checking here. Check out the back. This thing definitely had some wet case situation at some point in its life. That's what happens if you put a guitar in a wet case. But, you know, looks cool now. It's definitely a player grade. So what had happened to this one is it came in and it had a previously repaired headstock, as you may have seen in another video. And it didn't look the prettiest, but it, you know, the headstock was on, it was holding its string tension. Okay, let it go, it was ugly fine. It was, let's see, bought and returned for another reason. And went over to the store. A certain salesman knocked it over and broke the headstock off at the repair, which wasn't really a repair. It was just basically a really bad glue job with a bunch of ugly wood filler that wasn't structurally stable. So what we have here is this situation. I have glued the epoxied the headstock back on, and all this here was there was a wedge shape where the chunk of wood was missing. That was about this long, and it was like driven. You could see the fingerboard, and it was like a wedge shape. So what I did is I took a Dremel with, where's the bit I used? This bit here. I used a Dremel with, here, focus, there we go. One of these, and just kind of did that. Cleaned it out, made it as square as I could for freehand. I think it came out okay. And now what I have here is I have made this block. Here, it's gotten it to fit pretty good. It's a pretty good fit. And so we're going to epoxy that in. It's mahogany. It's the grain is kind of going the same way. I tried to orient it as close as possible, but you know, it is going to be an ugly repair. We're going to do a little bit of finish work on it. Yeah, so I thought I'd do a little video on this and the process of this part here. What I think I'm going to do is take this rubber band here that our buddy Brett gave us, a whole box of these. These work great for applying pressure around something. I use them often on headstock brakes and neck brakes because it's like a clamp that clamps from every direction. So we'll get you guys in the holder and check it out. Hold on, pause. Okay, it took a second to get where it's not super in my way. I mean, it's still in my way. You guys are in my way, but that's okay. Figured you'd want to see this like this angle. Try to ignore my pile of useful crap back there. Most of it all is useful. And all right, so that's going to go in like that. I don't feel any wobble. It seems to want to be in there pretty tight, I think. I think so. I think we're good. So we're going to do a little test fitting. So I'm going to use epoxy, so I don't want it to shift or anything. Pretty sure this is going to work, but I've never clamped this. I've never done this exact repair before. I've fixed lots of headstocks, but as far as gluing in a chunk like this, I have not. Let's see. I think this is going to work. Oops, sorry, I keep bumping the mount. I think so. Gonna do it. Is it working? I think so. Okay, the shadow in there from the light, and it looked like there was a gap, but it's not. It's a shadow. Okay, this is gonna work. We're gonna get this. So let's I'm gonna mix up some epoxy, and you guys don't need to see me stirring things. So pause. All right, we're back. So I have some epoxy here. I used a little bit of a Stumac Cherry Red to dye it red, just in case there's any gaps. It'll look a little more natural. It's just, I like to do that. It's kind of like a just in case type of thing. Probably wouldn't make a difference, but you know, why not? I'm still drinking my morning coffee. I'm unfortunately out of those little acid brushes that I like to use to apply glue and epoxy and stuff, so we're gonna might get a little messier than normal, but that's okay. Let's put down a drop cloth, because epoxy and anything cloth-like will immediately, you'll never get it out. It'll make a hard spot, and that's just it. I usually have to throw, I've done it before, I've spilled epoxy on this bench before plenty of times, and I have to basically throw away these cloth things because it'll scratch stuff, and that'd be bad. Speaking of epoxy, this is how we fixed, here, let's zoom in a little bit, you guys can get a good, that's the crack that originally broke across there, I think, and went together pretty tightly, pretty tight. Okay, so let's get on with this, right? And I decided I was going to glue the block in like this, and then shape it in the neck. I just think I think it's going to work out better that way. Maybe not. I could be wrong. Could the whole thing, the guitar could be in flames. Could be destroyed. Going to ruin it. All right, let's go for it. So we're going to use this little pipette thing. Let's see, let's get a little in there, and we'll just kind of apply it all over. Use this as a makeshift brush. I definitely have to go get some more of those acid brushes. They are very handy. Okay, I don't want to put too much in there because it's mostly going to get squeezed out. Okay, looks pretty good. Good coverage. Oh, right to the edge there. Come on. I couldn't see from the angle I was looking at. You guys are like, hey, didn't get the flat part. Yeah. Okay. All right, I think we're looking pretty okay. I'm gonna set this down on top of my trash, so if I do need it, I can grab it. If not, it's already in the trash. Okay, it's pretty all right. Nice and okay. I like it. Guess I should unwrap. Oh, let's not knock this over, huh? Let's put this somewhere else. Okay, I'm trying to not bump you guys, but again, it's the workbench is a little crowded from this angle. Oh, see? All right, I just want to get it started, and then I can use two hands, I think. That's the idea anyway. I just didn't want that thing to shift on me. This way will work better. Okay, now I can use two hands. It will be better. Okay. All right. Nice. Cool. All right, let's see here. What can I attach this? Let's do the same thing again. What do you think? Think it's gonna work? Maybe. Probably not. You're gonna ruin it. Oh. Okay. Oop. All right. Hold that there. There we go. There we go. Now, I want this to move. Let's see if we can get this to go back. Okay. Maybe I should adjust my angle on this. Let's see. How do I want to do this? How about can't go very, I don't want to have to rewrap this because it came out fairly nice. Ooh, I got an idea. I got an idea. That would have worked. That would have been a good idea if it worked. What else can we use for right now? Something to keep that from falling. Hey, look at that. Heh. Nailed it. All right, let me grab a little clamp to hold that. Okay. Now we are going to use this thing. We're going to use it right here. Oh, come on. Or here. That's fine. I want it to hold that rubber band, keep it from slipping. Again, just as kind of like a safety measure. Getting the other part in the, let's see, right there. How's that looking? Oh yeah, that'll work. Perfect. I like it. Since I do want to use this for the rest of the day, I'm gonna now that's not gonna slip too far. See, not gonna slip. We're gonna go around again. I just needed an extra hand, basically. Just needed an extra hand. Now, ooh, how about if I just do this? You guys like, there's an extra end right there. You could have just tied it. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. There. Ha, okay. You know what, I'm gonna leave that there. Just, well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is way better. Nice. I win. Cool. So what I'm now going to do, I think, is I'm going to take this little bit of leftover epoxy and we're going to get it down in there, and hopefully it's going to kind of wick its way in to any little gaps that I have around the edge, so I don't have to do any fill-in work later. Let's do it like this. We don't care. That's another good thing about rubber bands, is you can do stuff like this, and you know what? Worst case scenario is you have to throw away a rubber band. That's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's get a little bit in there. There we go. In there. All right. Oh yeah, that's better. I have to do a lot of sanding here anyway, so I want to have all the chance in the world of sealing every single little crack. I know I did that all freehand, so I'm sure there's spots that there's some minor gappage. Should I put it down there too? Oh, it's got good squeeze out on the bottom there. I think we're all... Oh, you guys can't see. Sorry. All right, let's... I think we're good on the bottom, because that was pretty flat and the bottom of this was pretty flat. So I think we're good. Let's whoop, again, you guys can't see. A more close-up look. Nice, I like it. So we're gonna end this one here, and I'll keep making little videos on this one. The next step is going to be, this is going to cure up over the weekend. It is Friday right now, and probably on Monday, unless it's a giant pile, which there could be, of emergency repairs, I'm going to use, stay tuned. We're going to use, where is it? Where's my favorite bit? Somebody take it? No, good. Okay. We're going to use this in the Dremel. This is a super cool bit, and you can basically cut in almost any direction, and it works great for carving. You can just like, just like that, makes noises like that. But you'll see it in action Monday or whenever I get to it. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Do all the YouTube things, share, subscribe, appreciate it, and we'll see you guys later.